As we speak, plans to remove Edwin Sifuna from ODM are currently underway. I don't say this lightly. There's probable cause, and the cause is one, Eddy Oketch, who has formally written to ODM party seeking the removal of Secretary General Edwin Sifuna. So these are the charges that Oketch is bringing against his colleague in the Senate, and I quote, Number 1, illegally usurping the powers conferred upon the party leader under Article yada by purporting to negotiate for coalitions. Number 2, indiscipline and dishonesty by publicly denying the party's involvement in the broad-based government arrangement, which is a position that has been passed by the relevant party organs. Number 3, frustrating the party's efforts to meet its objective under Article yada, hence generally frustrating the party once again. Number 4, reckless and deliberate sabotage by distributing the party's confidential information contrary to Article 11 sub-Article 1F. Sijui kama confidential information ni kusema Junet alikula pesa ya agent. Number 5, gross misconduct as demonstrated by the aforementioned actions. Now here's what Eddy Oketch wants to happen to Edwin Sifuna. Number 1, Honorable Edwin Sifuna to be immediately suspended from discharging his duties as Secretary General. Number 2, Sifuna to be forthwith de-whipped and or recalled by the party from all parliamentary leadership positions and committees. Number 3, judging from his actions, Sifuna should be deemed as having resigned from the party under the aforementioned provision. So basically anasema Sifuna should be expunged from ODM, which therefore means he will cease being Senator of Nairobi and it'll trigger by election. This has never happened in the history of Kenya. People always survive through the courts one way or the other. Number 4, in the alternative to number 3 above, commence the necessary disciplinary proceedings against him. So if we can't get him out of ODM, we must remain with him, then we must punish him within the party. That's what the bitter Eddy Oketch is saying. Now, from my perspective, Eddy Oketch is the Mwengi Mutuse of the National Senate. In fact, he's probably worse than Mwengi Mutuse, because at least Mutuse did not impeach a fellow that he works with in the same precinct. Senator Oketch is busy trying to get somebody who sits just one row in front of him removed from office. Na si mara ya kwanza hii tabia ameleta. The other time when Raila was annoyed with Jalas, Karoli Omondi and others for going to see Ruto in State House, it was the same Eddy Oketch who was busy writing letters to get them expunged from ODM. In fact, Karoli Omondi, who's one of the victims of Eddy Oketch, took note of this whole saga and responded. Just check this out, and I quote, Senator Eddy Oketch is once again the complainant against his colleague Senator Edwin Sifuna over allegations that have no legal legs to stand on. He was a hired assassin against us and lost, and together with ODM were ordered to pay us costs. He will most certainly lose again should he continue with this misadventure. I have spoken to him directly and asked him to withdraw this letter, at least to save his reputation. Winston Churchill once cautioned a young, inexperienced but overly exuberant member of parliament by saying, "You will go far, very far indeed, but in the wrong direction." There is nothing being said about ODM now that I have not said before. The only difference is that those who condemned me for saying them in the past are now speaking about them. ODM faithfuls deserve to know the truth. The people who treated Baba, ODM and ODM members as ATM machines are now being exposed. Those receiving weekly payments and billing 3 sources for the same goods and services are known. So Senator Eddy needs to relax. You have no position in ODM. Where is he party leader? Where is he deputy party leader? Where is he national chair, vice chair? You are nowhere in the party structure. He's just a mere senator in the Senate. Anakula mshahara ya 900,000 akishakatwa sha. But he is the one who is pushing for Karoli Omondi atolewe, Tom Ojienda atolewe, Sifuna atolewe. Unajua hii ni ile style ya wanafunzi tulikuwa na wao high school. Mtu ameleta simu illegal. That is something wrong they have done. But you escalate the issue, unaenda unampeana, jamaa anakuwa expelled. Did you help that friend? Ama ulikuwa unaharibia? If someone has brought an illegal phone and you are truly a good friend, unaenda unaambia jamaa, hii simu itakuletea shida bana. Jaribu next time usiilete. Si kukimbia huko mbele, huyu ticha, huyu, na hiyo ndo tabia ya Eddy Oketch. It's a very childish behavior, but you come to learn that the childish behavior people have is only magnified in adulthood if they don't work on changing. So huyu ndo the current Mwengi Mutuse of the Senate. Tuko na yule wa National Assembly na tuko na huyu wa Senate. And the sad thing is that he is not working alone. These things Oketch is pushing for, iko na watu wengi nyuma yake. Atandi is one of them. Just check out this quote from Atandi. Sifuna will go next week. Next week we are installing a new Secretary General who has ODM matters at heart. So you can just see hii ni njama ambayo ilipangwa kutoka zamani, imepangwa na watu wengi. Eddy Oketch is just the vehicle, the same way Mwengi Mutuse was the vehicle ya kufukuza Rigathi Gachagua. But anywho, let's see what Kenyans on X had to say about this, and I quote, Kirugara said, "When we said ODM would scatter once the leader rests, you said you are the strongest, biggest, widest and the most consequential part south of Sahara and north of River Limpopo. See the folly of young boys chest thumping on their father's grave." Sky Vector said, "The move to oust Sifuna while giving Junet a pass for his role in the election loss suggests a clear double standard. It seems Sifuna is being targeted precisely because his claims hit a nerve that no one wants to address." Prolific Talking said, "Eddy Oketch is fighting a lost cause. Oburu Odinga's silence isn't confusion, it's fear of the consequences. Raila was clear, when Sifuna speaks, he speaks for ODM. Expel him and light a political fire you can't handle." Robinson Mandu said, "Mkishika Omwami Sifuna hivi kimalenge malenge lazima mkome. ODM will die and it will be no more. We can't allow disrespect to him. He means good for the party, but it's the selfishness of the many individuals who want to malign him with their greedy stomach ya kuuza ODM." But what say you guys? Do drop me your comments in the comment section below and I'll do best to read them and to give you a response. So with that, here are today's ads of the day. If you're in need of office partitioning or home interior works, i.e. kitchen cabinets, modern media walls, wall decoration, wainscoting, wardrobes, tiles, bathrooms, window blinds, gypsum and so on, reach out to Suima's Interiors at 07170 443 or info@suimas.co.ke and they'll get all your needs sorted out. Whatever it may be, all interior works, these guys are the best at it. If you're looking to import clean cars from Japan, UK, Thailand, Australia or South Africa, look no farther from Manani Imports. We're talking 15 years in the game with thousands of positive reviews. Now here's the interesting bit. Manani Imports have experts who will carefully load your car into a sealed container, receive it at the port, counter-check quality and ultimately deliver to your doorstep. Customer service can't get any better than this, and guess what? It's all at an affordable rate. To get started on your journey to own a clean automobile, call or WhatsApp Manani Imports at 0793 687 678 or visit their social handles on Facebook, Instagram or TikTok at Manani Imports. Now if you're here for the first time, please go on and hit the subscribe button, and if you're watching for a different platform, just head on over to YouTube, search for David Wafula, hit the subscribe button. You're going to be getting a ton of content of this nature. If politics is something you're passionate about, this is definitely the one channel that you really need to subscribe to. Alright guys, adios. Thank you for choosing David Wafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.